What's up?
Hey!
Wow, it's a little up close and personal on Thursdays because all you see is girl versus like background. At the hotel.
You're right.
But
they know you got them.
I know, it's just a lot. There's a lot of metal there. Withhold the metal detectors. Nevertheless, y'all, welcome everybody to
Story time. Story time.
If you don't know who I am, okay, you can say this intro with me. Okay, I'm Bonnie G in the place to be. Hey. Like I always say, wherever the ruach is, I kid you not, I just want to listen, call my name so I can just be present, okay? Bonnie, present. I don't care if you call me by my birth certificate. I'm be present in the building in your presence, okay?
By your birth certificate?
Yeah, Levon.
Oh,
the whole name.
Government name.
Yeah, going back to the maiden. You know what I'm saying? Going back to the maiden last name. That's the birth certificate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the birth certificate.
Yeah. Call me and I'm gonna be present, okay? And then if you don't know who this lovely lady here on my left, okay, she is none other than, and if you've been rocking with us, to give this with some seasoning, okay? I read to you are the salt of the earth yesterday, so do not give me no salt-free kind of intro when it comes to her intro, okay? I don't want Mrs. Dash. I don't even want
Mrs. Dash.
No, I don't want that. She's salt free.
She's
salt free. I don't want the little girl in the rain, cold. I don't want no Mortons. I want that good old black salt. You understand me? When it comes to her intro. All right. So she is none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. But that right there, that's what I'm talking about. That was seasoning. I have no idea why my daughter is here. What do you need, babe?
They just turned on her shoes.
Okay, let her chew her shoe.
Okay. She's
so chewing the tie string.
Okay, we'll get her.
Yes, don't let her chew on my shoe. All right. So yes, thank y'all for seasoning that up with me. Thank you for not using the little girl in the rain kind of salt. Thank you for not using Mrs. Dash kind of salt, but thank you for seasoning that thing up. Because listen, it is none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. But bump. All right. Now, as y'all know, before we go into story time, we like to bring you a little scripture.
Yep.
So you know what? I'm going to read Psalms 1. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to use my C4 app, which you can buy. Oh, look at that guy. Handsome. All right, which you can buy for yourself on your app store. Okay, so Psalms 1 says, "Blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the Torah of Yahuwah, and in his Torah he meditates day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For Yahuwah knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked shall perish." Well,
that's actually a good one for now, because Yasrael just got judged.
Mm-hmm.
And they gone. They got kicked out the land.
Mm-hmm. Let me turn this on silent. So if you try to reach me, make sure y'all remind me, okay? Do me a favor, be like, Levon, take your phone on silent, because your husband gonna try to get to you. And listen, my phone be on silent. Crazy. All right, so look, as always, like we like to say, we have 7 people on here. Shalom to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. And I hope this is a story time that literally just rocks, okay? But for those that are new to story time, there are going to be some words like Yeshu, Yahoo, that we're going to come along. You're going to be like, what is that? Yes, what? Yeah, who is she saying yes to? Who is the one that's answering? Listen, it's just because it's us, not you. It's because we are actually reading from the Sefer Bible. And if you want to, I I have more than 3 fingers. But if you want to, you can buy you one on Seafer.net. What we recommend is that you don't do that thing full price.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. 10% is 10%. So what you do is go to Seafer.net, type in story time. Remember the O in the word story is actually 0 and the E in the word time is actually a 3 as a reminder to go on back to the covenant because we breaking chains all day.
Breaking chains.
And then we're totally understanding the assignment. Big facts. Always understanding and walking in that. So make sure you go ahead and get you a book so you can read along with us and so you won't be confused no more. Because we rarely, absolutely never, emphasis on never, come out of the King James unless it's comparison.
Yeah.
Because this one got more details and more books that you should have.
And it got their real names. And we get to say Yahuwah. We get to say his name.
Yep. So, nevertheless, let's dig into prayer time. Prayer time. Yes, I know. Somebody said, did they pray in? No, we didn't pray in because we was waiting on y'all. All right, Auntie Shelly on the beat.
Okay, Yahuwah.
Y'all know.
Father, we are before you right now.
Right now?
Saying, send us the Ruach. Everybody, both Bonnie and I, and everyone on the line.
Yes.
Bless our comments.
Yes.
Let us each bless and learn from one another.
Yes, yeah.
So we will know we already know you move through everyone.
Yes.
But let us all just, because we really want to be a community.
Facts.
We really want to hear what the Ruach says to every individual.
Yes.
And then we all gonna catch something different.
Yes.
So speak to us right now.
Come on with the hand clap. Yes.
Send your prayer. You know that's what we got.
That's that season.
And look, y'all.
That's that season.
Come on.
Come, Father.
Come on. Send us Ruach.
Let your presence.
We got we are open to your presence. Please stay, dwell with all of us. Absolutely. Teach us your word, like we say, with a capital W.
All day.
Bless us, keep us.
Have your way.
Yes.
Have your way.
Have your way in this place. It's so much better when you have your way.
Yes.
We ain't got to guess. You just put stuff in our mind and we just do it. And we know that when we ask you for this, when we petition you for this, story time is always at 1,000.
Absolutely. It'd be
always.
It'd be meeting.
Because we know you want to speak to us. All we got to do is seek you. We seeking the truth. He said, if you want wisdom, just ask. We are asking right now.
Yes.
Send it down.
Send it.
In the name of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes. Yes. Shalom, family. Yes. Girl, send it down. I'm hecka ready. Okay, I'm ready. All right, so y'all open up your Bibles to 4th Kings, but y'all know 2nd King. Yeah. But y'all know we're going to put the books in order. So just come with me to 2nd Kings, the 19th chapter, and we're going to start on verse 20 when Yeshu, who is none other than
Isaiah,
which is his colonized name, but because I can pronounce it, I'm going to use his Hebraic name. All right.
And remember, we're at the point where the king that took away the northern kingdom is now coming after Yehuda. And he's saying, don't trust in your king and don't trust in Yahuwah Elohim. Don't trust in your gods. Because where was the gods of all those other nations became a god? Child Hezekiah took that letter, took it to Yahuwah, made a prayer. And now we just we did up to 24, but we just gonna start at 20. And now Yeshu Isaiah is sending a word to Hezekiah.
Ooh. All right, I'm excited. Okay, Father. All right, I'm legit excited, y'all. So you gotta match this. All right. Verse 20. Yeah, I said 20. You there? All right.
Y'all ready?
Y'all ready? I'm excited. All right. Then Yeshu, the son of Amat, sent to Yechizkiyahu, saying, thus says Yahuwah Elohai of Yasharel, that which you have prayed to me against the I'm still excited, but I'm a.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Remember
Auntie Kim told me. Yep, it's St0ryTim3. Okay. All right, thank you, Auntie Kim. I saw the words in my head. Okay, St0ryTim3, king of Ashur, I have heard. This is the word that Yahuwah has spoken concerning him. The virgin, the daughter of Sion, has despised you and laughed you to scorn. The daughter of Yerushalayim has shaken her head at you. Whom have you reproached and blasphemed? And again, whom have you exalted your voice and lifted up your eyes on high? Even against the Holy One, capital H and capital O of Yasharel. By your messengers you have reproached Adonai and have said, with the multitude of my chariots I am come up to the height of the mountains, to the sides of Lebanon, and will cut down the tall cedar trees thereof, and the choice fir trees thereof. And I will enter into the lodgings of his borders, and into the forest of his Carmel. I have dug and drunk strange waters, and with the sole of my feet have I dried up all the rivers of besieged places. Have you not heard long ago how I have done it, and of ancient times that I have formed it? Now I have brought it to pass that you should be to lay waste fenced cities into ruinous heaps. Therefore their inhabitants were of small power. They were dismayed and confounded. They were as the grass of the fields, and as the green herbs, as the grass on the housetops, and as the grain blasted before grown up. But I know your abode, and your going out, and your coming in, and your rage against me. Because your rage against me and your tumult is come up into my ears. Therefore I will put my hook in your nose and my bridle in your lips, and I will turn you back by the way by which you came.
Now I want you to remember this is Yahuwah. So it's Yeshua, Yeshuyahu, which is Isaiah, saying this is what Yahuwah Elohai has said. So all these words we're talking about, this is as if Yahuwah is speaking.
Yes.
He's saying, you have done this, but I've done this. I'm in charge of this.
Right.
I dried up rivers. I got at creation to do all this. I did this. You lost your mind.
Sound like somebody need a reintroduction.
You coming up against me? Okay.
Let me reintroduce myself.
Let me read you my resume. So basically, he reading his resume.
Well, let me read this with some resume behind it, some attitude behind it. Because Yah is not playing. Because, verse 28, I'll start there. Because your rage against me and your tumult is come up into my ears, therefore I will put my hook in your nose and my bridle in your lips, and I will turn you back by the way which you came. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall eat this year such things as grow of themselves. And in the second year, that which springs of the same, and in the third year, sow ye and reap and plant vineyards and eat the fruits thereof. And the remnant that is escaped of the house of Yehudah shall yet again take root downward and bear fruit upward. For out of Yerushalayim shall go forth a remnant, and they that escape out of Mount Zion, the zeal of Yahuwah Sebaoth shall do this. Therefore, thus says Yahuwah concerning the king of Ashur, he shall not come into this city, nor shoot an arrow there, nor come before it with shield, nor cast a bank against it. By the way that he came, by the same shall he return, and shall not come into this city, says Yahuwah. For I will defend this city to save it for my own sake, and for my servants David's sake.
You heard? You ain't even coming near this thing. Don't even pick up an arrow.
This is all the way you thought what you
don't even.
Because what you ain't gonna do is come up in here.
That's right.
And it came to pass that night that the angel of Yahuwah went out and smote in the camp of Ashurim 184,5,000. And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses. And so St0ryTim3, king of Ashur, departed and went and returned and dwelt in Nineveh.
They just went to sleep. Some of them woke up, some of them didn't. So 100, well, is that 85? Is 80?
Yes,
I think so.
I think it is.
They killed 180. The angel killed 185,000, while everybody else was asleep.
Yep. It says 185,000. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 185.
Okay.
They woke up to 185,000 dead people. Dude said, "We out of here." First of all, we sleep.
How does that happen?
And we just wake up and it's 180. That king said, "Come on, let's roll."
But you don't even know where you're rolling to.
He going home. He going back home.
Oh,
he went back to Nineveh.
Okay, he going.
And returned. Returned and dwelt at Nineveh.
Okay. And it came to pass as he was worshiping in the house of Nikrok, his Elohim, small e.
Because that's him. Okay.
That Adramelech and Shar-Eser, his son, smote him with the sword, and they escaped into the land of Ararat. And Ikar Haran, his son, reigned in his stead.
His own sons killed him.
I mean,
you thought you went home, you went to Nineveh, went into the temple of your God. Your God.
Elohim at?
Yeah.
Because clearly you didn't see mine work.
Yeah.
And got scared and
left. And your own sons killed you. And your own Elohim didn't even warn you.
Wood and stone.
You know how evil you got to be for your sons to kill you?
You got to be evil.
You got to be.
You just got to be hated from the inside out.
Yeah.
They don't even consider you their father. At this point,
said, we finna be king. Bye. We killing you.
Wow. That's a lot of hate. Shalom, my sister Rangi. Good to see you, little sis. Mm-hmm. All right. Chapter 20. In those days was Yechizkiyahu sick unto death, and the prophet Yeshayahu, the son of Amatz, came to him and said unto him, Thus says Yahuwah, set your house in order, for you shall die and not live. Then he turned his face to the wall and prayed unto El Yahuwah, saying, I beseech you, O Yahuwah, remember now how I have walked before you in truth and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in your sight. And Yechizkiyahu wept sore, and it came to pass afore Yeshayahu was gone out into the middle court, that the word, capital W, of Yahuwah came to him, saying, Turn again and tell Yechizkiyahu, the captain of my people. Thus says Yahuwah, the Elohai of David your father. I have heard your prayer. I have seen your tears. Behold, I will heal you. On the third day you shall go up unto the house of Yahuwah, and I will add unto your days 15 years, and I will deliver you and this city out of the hand of the king of Ashur. And I will defend this city for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. And Yeshayahu said, Take a lump of figs. And they took and laid it upon the boil, and he recovered.
Oh, wow. So, I remember this is Hezekiah, but I like how you're reading it, so still give him his name back.
Okay.
Remember, before you get to thinking Yahuwah's too harsh, remember Hezekiah had that weak moment.
Yes.
Where he gave them the gold from the doors.
From the doors, yeah.
And from those columns.
Yes.
Like, what was you thinking? But I guess here Yahuwah sees, okay, he's really sorry.
Yeah, and he's
because I was going to take him out.
Yep, he was out. And notice that, anybody want to notice what he healed him with?
Right?
Fruit.
You know what? But, yeah, figs. Mm-hmm. But I thought you was going to say something else because it just hit me just when you said anybody knows, because the garden.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Figs.
Some figs. Y'all better get y'all some figs.
Listen, it's in our like when I'm saying it's like our herbs and stuff, and that's why a lot of herbalists are coming up missing.
Yes.
They are, and I was just watching something on TikTok. They be trying to shut down TikTok because a lot of people be exposing truth. So they had this list of herbalists. I mean, melanated, not melanated,
okay,
coming up missing. And this guy said, "Hey, y'all, listen. Let me tell you straight up. If I come up missing, if it says I was suicidal, if I was in a car crash,
their statements now."
Yeah, he said that do not believe it. It's because I'm telling the truth and they don't want me to tell the truth. He said, I am not none of those things. I have been murdered.
Yep. But notice they ain't going to China and all them places who stole our stuff from us. All that stuff y'all call ancient Chinese secrets and all that stuff. That's our stuff.
Yeah.
They ain't killing them.
Nope.
It's just the ones that's healing us.
That's healing us. Absolutely. Thy word, listen, Auntie, she says, don't tell me y'all can't heal. And then Auntie Kim says, let thy fruit be thy medicine. Absolutely. Food. Yes.
Yes.
Food. Yes.
Food is medicine.
Absolutely. She meant to say food, but yes.
Yeah. I was,
because this word alone could have done it.
Yes. Yes. This place where I get, I got some healing up there, but I get like soursop leaves. It's called Holistic Heights. She says, stop thinking you're just drinking tea. You are drinking medicine. You're healing your body. Because when you think of it like that, you're most likely to drink more tea.
Yes.
Because tea is herbs.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
She said this is medicine.
Yeah.
So because basically she's trying to get across, don't just treat this as a casual thing. You just drink you some tea.
You know what? And I think I'm gonna have to start doing that too, because I still have soursop. And I have to, because this coffee. Listen, I love some coffee. I do. Y'all know I'm a coffee drinker.
And no, coffee bean is not an herb. Just for some of y'all, who may try to go there. I'm sorry, but it's just not.
It's a bean, though. It's a vegetable. It's a protein. It's a protein. Nevertheless, I was going to think about giving it up so I can start drinking tea.
But I keep seeing these commercials that make this mushroom coffee. You might like it because you like mushrooms. That is good for you because it's mushrooms. Yeah, next time I see the ad, I'll show it to you. Yeah.
But coffee beans, it's they don't call it coffee beans for a reason,
I don't think it's all bad.
No.
But you can get hooked on it. I think that's the thing, is so you do too much. I think that's what it
is.
Get
your protein, family. Get your protein. She said, yeah, it's called mud. She ain't going for it. But I was saying, because listen, I have made real quick. I've been making my own toothpaste and stuff, but I've been drinking a lot of coffee, and with braces, you can't really get your teeth. So I'm noticing a little discoloration. So my protein ain't working on my favor. So I might have to switch my protein to a medicine base.
Protein.
Coffee beans.
I don't know if there's protein in coffee. I could be wrong.
I mean,
we'll look it up.
I don't want to look it up because I don't want to know the truth. All right, let me get to it, y'all. Let me get to it. Verse 8. And Yakizki Yahu said unto El Yeshu Yahu, what shall be the sign that Yahuwah will heal me? And that I shall go up into the house of Yahuwah on the third day. And Yeshu Yahu said, this sign shall you have, Yahuwah, that Yahuwah will do the thing that he has spoken. Shall the shadow go forward 10 steps or go back 10 steps? And Yakizki Yahu answered, it is a light thing for a shadow to go down 10 steps, nay. But let the shadow return backwards 10 steps. And Yeshayahu, the prophet, cried unto El Yahuwah, and he brought the shadow 10 steps backwards, by which it had gone down in the dial of a chas. What?
So you know how it's your shadow.
Yes.
So depending on where the sun is placed, that's where your shadow is. So it can be behind you. Sometimes it's on the side of you. Sometimes it's in front of you. So I think he's saying, take it back 10 steps. So if it's supposed to be in front of me because I don't know at what time of the day where
but
is this
shadow supposed to be death or something? What is this?
It's just a shadow. So it's where the sun is placed.
Okay.
It's just like, it's almost the same as Joshua saying, let the sun stand still. He said actually make it move, not stand still, moving either back or front or whichever. I don't know where the sun has to be positioned to where the shadows are, but it basically saying move the position of the sun.
Oh, wow. Okay, Father, you bad all by yourself, but you need me to tell you. Verse 12. At that time, Baradak Baal-Adon, the son of Baal-Adon, king of Babel, sent a Sephrim or letter and a present unto Yechizkiyahu, for he had heard that Yechizkiyahu had been sick. And Yechizkiyahu hearkened unto them and showed them all the house of the... Why? Okay, let me just read. Unto them and showed them all the house of his precious things, the silver and the gold and the spices and the precious ointment, and all the house of his armor and all that was found in his treasures. There was nothing in his house, nor in all his dominion, that Yechizkiyahu showed them not. I don't know if this is a bad thing,
but a bad thing.
Oh,
why are you telling your... I mean,
thank you, Auntie. Just help me out, girl, because you told me I was gonna run into these names.
Why are you telling everybody what's in your house? First of all, why are they even asking? Why are you it's like you giving a thief
the blueprint,
the blueprint to your house and what's there and what they can steal. That you're bragging on what's in your house.
Yes.
That's a no-no.
Yes, you're opening the door for them.
You're just telling everybody what's in your house. That's why they even tell you when you get new stuff at your house, like new TVs and stuff, don't just sit the box on the curb. You tell them, ooh, it's some new TVs in this house. Tear the box up, stick it in recycle. Everybody don't need to know what's in your house.
That's very true.
Stop walking around telling people, I ain't gonna be home. I'm going on to the Bahamas for the month.
Right, and then send out pictures while you out, so your house is empty. That's what you're telling me. And you can't afford a ring cam, so
basically that's what you're doing.
That's what you're telling me. Okay.
So you ain't gotta be bragging about everything.
You don't. She said that's what gets people killed, running their mouth. Girl like water.
Talk too much.
Talk too much. And this is crazy because it's like, dude, I don't know if this is Father gonna give me 15 more years.
No, and it's the king of Babel, so it's the king of Babylon.
Why would you do that?
Because he ain't thinking that's his enemy. It's just like when we go, hang out with some of Jacob's children and we think they are friends, it ain't just not. They just waiting around to get something on us.
Okay. All right. So, wow. That's interesting.
So I told you stealth mode. Sometimes you just got to move in stealth mode.
Everybody don't need to know what you're doing. Don't nobody need to do. Know that. All right. Let me see. 14. Then came Yeshayahu, the prophet, unto King Yechizkiyahu, and said unto them, what said these men? And from whence came they unto you? And Yechizkiyahu said, they are come from a far country, even from Babel. And he said, what have they seen in your house? And Yechizki answered, all the things that are in my house have they seen. There is nothing among my treasures that I have not showed them. And Yeshayahu said unto Yechizkiyahu, hear the word, capital W, of Yahuwah. Behold, the days come that all that is in your house and that which your father have laid up in store unto this day shall be carried into Babel. Nothing shall be left, says Yahuwah. And of your sons that shall issue from you, which you shall beget, shall they take away, and they shall be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babel. Then said Yechizkiyahu unto El Yashayahu, good is the word, capital W, of Yahuwah, which you have spoken. And he said, it is not good. If peace and truth be in my days.
And good is capitalized too. So good is capitalized is the word.
Word. Yeah, good. Yep. And this is Hezekiah saying this to Isaiah.
Yeah. He's saying,
so all that.
Oh, I made a mistake, but can I still have all the good times of my days? I hear what you're saying about my Hezekiah had a little bit,
And does he not know what is going to happen to his children?
And that's what I'm saying. Hezekiah was like, okay, I hear this prophecy, but can it not happen in my time? Like, for real, dude.
Yeah, he said, if peace, and can it be like, can I just experience peace and truth in the last of my 15 years?
Yes, in my last days.
How insensitive.
Hezekiah had a little bit of proud streak. I'm starting to see
how, like, you are not concerned about your people. You're only concerned about your people.
Yeah, so he's about thinking, yourself. But see, this is why, another reason why it's good to know who you are and know your history. Mm-hmm. This is the king of Babel.
Right.
So you know Babylon. You ought to know about him. Even I don't care how far away Abraham was.
Right.
That's your history.
Yes, it is.
These people don't. You know the history of Babylon. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you even
entertaining it?
Just because they said they came from far away? But first of all, Babylon ain't that far away. So you didn't study your history lessons. Mm-mm. It's not that far away.
Or you may know it, but you know what? You may just take it lightly.
You think because you the king of Yasharel and you got El Yahuwah that's going to defend you, but you still can't be. He didn't tell you to do all that.
Flirting with the devil. What's wrong with you?
You thinking they're your friends? He's thinking, oh, it's another king. Yes. Let me show him. He a king too.
You didn't have no reserve, nothing. This brother said, I showed him everything in my house and was excited. Mm-hmm. Auntie Kim says, you were healed and you still act reckless with your life and family.
Yes.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Reckless. Like, that's what I mean when I'm like, did he just forget? Did he just take it like, oh, I got an extra 15 years, so I can do what I did? Come on in.
Yeah.
Devil worshipers.
Oh, happy.
He's singing Oh Happy Day. No. All right. Here's verse 20. And the rest of the acts of Yechizkiyahu in all his might, and how he made a pool and a conduit and brought water into the city, are they not written in the Sefer of the Chronicles of the Kings of Yehuda? And Yechizkiyahu slept with his father, and Manasseh, his sons, reigned in his stead. She says, wasn't he the same king that being set up by another king, Hezekiah?
Nothing. I think he's talking about Are you talking about when Ahab fooled what was his name?
Asaph?
No, Jeroboam. Jehoshaphat, I think it was. Yeah, because Jehoshaphat was a good king. Remember, that was way back in Jezebel in them days. Okay. We up a little bit from that. But yeah, he fooled him to go into battle. If that's what you're talking about. No. That's not Hezekiah. But remember that eventually when they do leave that land, it's going to be the king of Babylon that comes and gets them. They're going to Babylon. That's why Yahoo was telling him, okay, you showed them all that. Eventually your children are going to be taken away.
And they're going to take all your stuff. And who got our stuff?
And they go, they're taking everything. And and remember, that's who took Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and Daniel.
Boy.
That's who took them.
I sure used to jack up their name. And yes, I did say a billy goat. I did. I unashamed. I sure did. 21. And Manasseh was 12 years old when he began to reign, and reigned 55 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Sephsibah. And he did that which was evil in the sight of Yahuwah, after the abominations of the heathen, whom Yahuwah cast out before the children of Yasharel. For he built up again the high places of Yechizkiyahu, his father, had destroyed. And he reared up altars for Baal, and made an Asherah pole as did Ahab, king of Yasharel, and worshipped all the hosts of heaven and served them. And he built altars in the house of Yahuwah, of which Yahuwah said, in Jerusalem will I put my name. And he built altars for all the hosts of heavens in the two courts of the house of Yahuwah. And he made his sons pass through the fire and practice sorcery and use enchantments and dealt with familiar spirits and wizards. He wrought much wickedness in the sight of Yahuwah to provoke him to anger. Whoa!
Hezekiah just tore down all that stuff. See, it don't. The very next son, it didn't even get gradual. It went from 0 to 100
real quick.
He just built them all back up, and then added some stuff. We're gonna practice sorcery.
No breaks.
When he said he made his son pass through the fire, that's child sacrifice. So one of his children he sacrificed so he can have all this stuff. That's why when we tell y'all about these people, these movie stars and these things, you know, all these people. Mm-hmm. It ain't just movie stars and singers, it's politicians, it's businessmen.
Let me show you if I can see.
Sometimes their child didn't just die.
Sure didn't.
Sometimes it wasn't no miscarriage.
Sure wasn't.
That child was sacrificed because that's what evil old name.
I'm trying to see if I can find this real quick. Oh, here we go. Nope, it ain't. Listen, I don't know if y'all saw Doja Cat and people making it seem like, oh, she's just expressing her creativity where she got blood all in her mouth. They got the little cat nails, sharp nails, and sis is looking real demonic. But it's amazing how these comments are, yeah, she's expressing herself.
Yeah, she's expressing herself right. She's telling on herself. She letting y'all know I worship the devil.
Blood in her mouth, y'all.
Just and it's all out there.
And it would fit if it was October.
You might get away with it. Yes, you might get away with it. But even then.
She got some pictures up here that I was like, oh, sis is letting you know, putting it in plain sight. So if you listening to her music, you at this point, you just want to be.
Yeah. And that's basically what the world's doing now. They're throwing it in Yahuwah's face.
Because you have to make a decision.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. So there's no way like, well, I didn't know she was into all of that. I didn't know he was into all of that.
Look at him.
How you going to say you didn't know when it was right there? You think random, just normal people going to walk around and just, I'm going to do a photo shoot and have blood and all this little liquid leather dripping off of them. And that's just a common photo shoot? Mm-hmm. No, they trying to make a statement.
Yes.
And you got to agree with it. You got to be like, okay, that's just her. I'm going to still buy her music. I'm going to still stream it from all different platforms.
Yeah. And those, when they say practice sorcery, they're talking about drugs.
I didn't get that part.
Yes, that's what sorcery means.
Pharmacy.
So that when you think drugs, don't just think heroin and
cheap crack. Don't
just think that. And most likely they ain't even talking about no marijuana. That because the real thing is medicine. Back then,
and
like
that's
the
why these holistic and herbalist people are coming up missing.
Just leave marijuana out of this, except for the strain they making now is not right. It's not real.
Yeah.
But just think how many it's more drug commercials than anything.
Sure is.
Those are drugs. They could say cure your liver, didn't kill you over here. And it's supposed to be for your skin, but your liver might get away.
Yes.
It's for depression, but you're gonna think of suicide.
Yeah, you're gonna run diarrhea.
You're practicing all these things.
And then it got the nerve to say, not FDA approved. But you got to come into agreement. This is what literally our whole life is about, what we're going to give our agreement to and what we're not. And the things that we're not going to get our agreement to, that's what we got to come against. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what fights us, because they want our agreement, but we won't give it. It's literally black or white.
Yes.
Choose ye this day.
And they're just playing with it. I saw this thing. Now, I ain't been to Kentucky Fried Chicken, or it's KFC now.
Yeah, because they can't call it.
I don't know how old this was. Yeah, it's something called Diablo.
Yes.
Is that new or is that pretty?
No, that's pretty new.
Oh, yeah. It's on the bag. And then on the back of the bag, it has something about Lilith. Lilith is a whole demon that's about child sacrifice.
Yep. But who
it's
who
in your
gonna put it
face.
together?
It's in your face. Nobody.
Nobody. They
And
just
it's like,
say,
ooh,
can I get some mashed potatoes with the gravy and that side and an extra side of gravy with this? They're never gonna put it together, and they know it. But they're not working against, because they got to be in code, right?
Yep.
They're not outside the code. Listen, they put it out there.
Yeah, we told you that's what we about.
You the one made excuses. They never made excuses.
Yeah.
We made it up for them.
Yeah.
Just like V19, absolutely.
Yes. We pretty much told you we coming for your children. Just like the gay community.
Yes.
That bag says, I'm coming for your children.
Yes.
So you just fed your children some KFC
and
they blatant with it.
Making excuses, talking about, they just playing. They're playing off of it. They're playing off of it because that's what they think. It's crazy how we make excuses for people on the wrong side. It's crazy. Yeah. They don't need excuses. They need truth and love. But love ain't always soft-spoken. Don't play us. Don't play us.
Don't play me.
Love is something else. I mean, it's soft-spoken.
Sometimes
when the Most High needs to be, yes. But sometimes it's straight to the core.
Yep.
Absolutely. It cut up some things and you be like, ow. Whoa. But you wouldn't have said it if you didn't love me. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Where we at, Auntie?
I think 7. Yeah.
Oh, yes. And Yahoo said, take a lump of figs. No, we're not.
Are you in 21?
Sorry, I was in 20. I was trying to make sure you was there. 20. And he set a graven image of the Asherah pole that he had made in the house, of which Yahuwah said to El David and to El Shammah. Solomon. Okay. And to El Solomon, because I'm just not going to say his name right, his son, in this house and in Yerushalayim, which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Yasharel, will I put my name forever.
He was putting this stuff in the temple. I hope y'all getting that.
Okay, let me see.
This is going in the temple that Solomon built.
Yes. The stuff that's in front of the outer courts and stuff, he put it up there. Yeah.
Because remember they started with some other kings, James' whole altar. He said he putting all this up in the temple.
Sure is. Sure is. Yes, he is. Neither will I make the feet of Yasharel move anymore out of the land which I gave their fathers, only if they will guard to do according to all that I have commanded them, and according to all the Torah, capital T, that my servant Moshe commanded them. But they hearken not. And Manasseh seduced them to do more evil than did the nations whom Yahuwah destroyed before the children of Yasharel.
So it says he copied those other nations, but he did a little bit better because we do everything better.
Absolutely.
We can't help it.
Why?
We can't help but do it better.
We can't.
He said he took it up a notch.
Oh yeah. He made it appealing, enticing.
Seduced them. And they went for it.
They sure did.
That's one generation. Just one. Just that quick.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm sure there were some who said, nah, y'all tripping. There's like, y'all old or whatever, or you young, why are you acting like that? But most of them, they followed their new king.
They sure did. Sure did. 10. And Yahuwah spoke by his servants, the prophets, saying, because Manasseh, king of Yehudah, has done these abominations, and has done wickedly above all that the Amorites did, which were before him, and has made Yehudah also to sin with his idols. Therefore, thus says Yahuwah Elohai of Yasharel, behold, I am bringing back such evil upon Yerushalayim and Yehudah that whosoever hears of it, both his ears shall tingle. And I will stretch over Yerushalayim the line of Shemaron and the plummet of the house of Ahab, and will wipe Yerushalayim as a man wipes a dish, wiping it and turning it upside down. And I will forsake the remnant of my inheritance and deliver them into the hand of their enemies. And they shall become a prey and a spoil to all their enemies, because they have done that which was evil in my sight and have provoked me to anger. since the day of their fathers came forth out of Mithraim, even unto this day. Moreover, Manasseh shed innocent blood very much, till he had filled Jerusalem from one end to another, beside his sin wherewith he made Yehudah to sin, in doing that which was evil in the sight of Yahuwah. Whoa.
He said, you shed innocent blood. That's them children.
Listen.
And he probably was killing people that went against him. When they said, no, I'm not doing that, he probably had them killed.
And you know
so
how
they wouldn't influence everybody.
He said, as soon as you wash this like this, I don't care what way.
He said, I'm
you
cleaning it up.
I'm cleaning it.
I'm cleaning it out.
You know how we wash dishes? This is how you know this is your people.
He said, I'm cleaning the house.
I'm cleaning.
Out.
I ain't leaving not a spot on the dish, okay? You getting out. Wow. 17. Now the rest of the acts of Manasseh and all that he did, and his sin that he sinned, are they not written in the Sefer of the Chronicles of the king of Yehudah? And Manasseh slept with his fathers and was buried in the garden of his own house, in the garden of Uzzah, and Amon, his son, reigned in his stead. Wow. Amon was 22 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 2 years in Jerusalem. And his mother name was Meshulamith, the daughter of St0ryTim3 of Yotzvah. And he did that which was evil in the sight of Yahuwah. I mean, well, duh. You didn't see your daddy do it. Why not? Right. We're not even surprised at this point. As his father Manasseh did. And he walked in all the way that his father walked in, and served the idols that his father served, and worshipped them. And he forsook Yahuwah Elohai of his fathers, and walked in the way, not in the way, capital W, of Yahuwah. And the servants of Ammon conspired against him and slew the king in his own house. And the people of the land slew all of them that had conspired against King Ammon. And the people of the land made Yoshiyahu, his son, king in his stead. Now the rest of the acts of Ammon which he did, are they not written in the Sefer of the Chronicles of the king of Yehudah? And he was buried in his sepulchre in the garden of Uzzah, and Yoshiyahu, his son, reigned in his stead. At this point, y'all, I'll be tired. I'll be scared to be a son. But he did say that in the prophet. He told him, your children will be eunuchs or something like that.
Yeah. But he said, he said your because Daniel and all of them were the royal household. They went first.
No lie.
They ain't here yet, but yeah.
No lie though. I know I ain't seen Game of Thrones and I joke about it. But boy, everybody is killing everybody to get to the throne.
That's exactly what happened in Game of Thrones. Everybody wanted that throne.
Everybody wants the throne. And they don't care if it's daddy, you got to go. If it's brother, you got to go. Uncle, you got to go. They don't care.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody safe.
Very few good people in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Ain't nobody safe. I mean, I did watch episode 6. Chapter 22. Yoshiyahu was 8 years. Now, who is Yoshiyahu? What's his coming?
Josiah.
Okay, Josiah. I'm still giving his Hebraic name. I'm sorry. Yoshiyahu was 8 years old when he began. Oh, man, he reigned young. You gonna get it too?
Read, girl.
Okay, you're right. Yoshiyahu was 8 years old when he began to reign. And he reigned 31 years in Jerusalem. And his mother name was Yedidah, the daughter of Adayahu of Abatska. And he did that which was right. Oh, thank you, Father. In the sight of Yahuwah, and walked in all the way of David, his father, and turned not aside to the right or to the left. And it came to pass in the 18th year of King Yoshiyahu that the king set Shaphan, the son of Atsal Yahu, the son of Meshulam, the scribe, to the house of Yahuwah, saying, Go up to Shalkiyahu, the high priest, that he may sum the silver which is brought into the house of Yahuwah, which the garters of the door have gathered of the people, and let them deliver it into the hand of the doers of the work, and have the oversight of the house of Yahuwah, and let them give it to the doers of the work, which is in the house of Yahuwah, to repair the breaches of the house, unto carpenters and builders and masons, and to buy timber and hewn stone to repair the house. Howbeit there was no reckoning made with them of the money that was delivered into their hand, because they dealt faithfully.
That happened another time. So remember, those bad kings was tearing that temple up, putting stuff in it that don't belong. King Yoshiyahu came and said, "Get it all out, fix it back up the way it's supposed to go. Here go the money." So they and notice the king said, "Don't give me none of the money. Y'all take it, give it to whoever is going to be doing the work."
Yep. Mm-hmm. And Shilkiyahu, the high priest, said unto Shaphan the scribe, "I have found the sefer of the Torah, capital T, in the house of Yahuwah." And Shilkiyahu gave the sefer to Shaphan, and he read it. And Shaphan the scribe came to the king and brought the king word again, and said, "Your servants have gathered the money that was found in the house, and have delivered it into the hand of them that do the work, that have the oversight of the house of Yahuwah." And Shaphan the scribe showed the king, saying, "Shilkiyahu the priest has delivered me a sefer." And Shaphan read it before the king. And it came to pass, when the king had heard the words of the sefer of the Torah, that he rent his clothes. Oh, it's okay. Mama.
Ain't nobody stealing them.
Bye, Nana. Bye, Mama. See,
sorry, y'all.
That's her little mamas. All right. And the king commanded Shilkiyahu the priest, and Akikam, that's his name tonight, the son of Shaphan, and Akabar, the son of Mikayahu, and the Shaphan, the scribe, and Asaiah, a servant of the king, saying, "Go ye, inquire of Yahuwah for me, and for the people, and for all Yahudah, concerning the words of this sefer that is found. For great is the wrath of Yahuwah that is kindled against us, because our fathers have not hearkened unto the words of this sefer, to do according unto all that which is written concerning us." So Shelkiyahu the priest, and Akiquam, and Akbar, and Shaphan, and Asaiah went unto Huldah the prophetess, the woman of Shalom, the son of Tikva, the son of Harak. I don't know, that part wasn't there, but you get it. Garter of the wardrobe. In the bracket it says, now she dwelt in Yerushalayim in the college. And now I close that bracket. And they communed with her. And she said unto them, "Thus says Yahuwah Elahai of Yasharel, tell the men that sent you to me, thus says Yahuwah, behold, I will bring evil upon this place, upon the inhabitants thereof, even all the words of the sefer which the king of Yehudah has read, because they have forsaken me, and have burned incense unto other Elohim, small e, so idols, that they might provoke me to anger with all the works of their hands. Therefore my wrath shall be kindled against this place, and shall not be quenched. But to the king of Yehudah, which sent you to inquire of Yahuwah, thus shall ye say to him, thus says Yahuwah Elahai of Yasharah, as touching the words which you have heard, because your heart was tender, and you have humbled yourself before Yahuwah, when you have heard what I spoke against this place, and against the inhabitants thereof, that they should become a desolation and a curse, and have rent your clothes and wept before me, I also have heard you say Yahuwah. Behold, therefore, I will gather you unto your fathers, and you shall be gathered into your grave in peace. and your eyes shall not see all the evil which I will bring upon this place. And they brought the king word again.
So remember, Josiah takes over when he's 8.
Yes.
He's never seen like a good godly example. So that means whoever was bringing him up, like those priests,
yes,
they were good priests. And they surrounded him with people of Yahuwah, because like even though the kings in front of him were so bad, like I said, there was still a remnant.
Yeah, and it was Gardner. I see that.
Yes,
they had some
and
gardeners.
that remnant is the one that was around Josiah all the time. Because now remember, Josiah don't even know what's written. Yes. But he's still already acting like, I know that ain't right.
Yes.
In the temple, that need to be fixed.
Yes.
Just because he has good godly counsel around him. But then when they read it to him, he was like, oh, we in trouble. He didn't deny it.
Yeah.
He didn't say, oh, that wasn't me. Please don't let it happen to me. He didn't say none of that. He said, we in trouble. Send to Yahuwah, because this ain't good.
We in trouble.
We in trouble. Because I know my fathers and my grandfather. I know they did all this. We in trouble.
Wow.
So Yahuwah says they gotta go, but not in your time.
Okay, that's a blessing. You ain't
and so if we look at the chart, Josiah is the last good king.
Yes, he is.
The last one.
Yes, he is. Wow. Chapter 23. And the king sent and they gathered unto him all the elders of Yehuda and of Jerusalem. And the king went up into the house of Yahuwah, and all the men of Yehuda and all the inhabitants of Jerusalem with him, and the priests and the prophets and all the people, both small and great. And he read in their ears all the words of the sefer of the covenant which was found in the house of Yahuwah. And the king stood by a pillar and cut a covenant before Yahuwah, to walk after Yahuwah, and to guard his commandments and his testimonies and his statutes with their heart, with all their heart. Okay, not some, with all their heart and all their soul, to perform the words of this covenant that were written in this sefer. And all the people stood to the covenant, and the king commanded Shilki-Yahu, or Shilki-Yahu, the high priest, and the priests of the second order, and the guarders of the door, to bring forth out of the temple, capital T, of Yahuwah, all the vessels that were made for Baal, and for the Asherah, and for all the hosts of heaven. And he burnt them down. Oh, I'm sorry, that's me making up words. I'm sorry. And he burned them without Jerusalem in the fields of Kedron, and carried the ashes of them unto Bet-El.
Josiah not playing with you. We love a good fire.
We do.
He said, get all that idol stuff out of that temple, take it out of the city and bury it, and then take it far away.
Yep.
Take
Burn
it to Bethel.
Don't even leave the ashes here.
Yeah.
Take it somewhere else.
Take it somewhere else.
That's right. And he put down the St0ryTim book, because we over our time, we're about to be close to it. So he said, you know what, we ain't gonna continue to read. Not right now. But we're gonna get back. I saw you had your pen ready. But
you go. I think Bethel is one of the places where the golden calf is. Remember it is. It's the one outside the border of Yahuwah, but it's right there because that Jeroboam wanted them to see that golden calf before they went to the temple. Wow. Remember, he had one at the top and one at the bottom.
I always think of Dan. I don't know, but
Dan is at the top. Yep.
You're right.
I think Bethel is that other place.
He said, burn it.
They burned it. They burnt that stuff. They said, get it out this house.
He said, yeah. And I love how he said, and take it into the fields. He said, and he burnt them without Jerusalem in the fields of Kedron.
Yep.
And carried the ashes of them unto Bet-El. Take it where it goes. You don't go here.
He said, get all that out of here.
Yep.
What is it even doing in here? Y'all crazy.
It don't belong here. Okay. Auntie Linda said, listen, my fingers have been so busy, but let me take a moment to say this is so good. We getting and staying out of that circle. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is so crazy because this is like a cleaning up and like honestly, y'all, I just whatever, however you gotta clean up, Father, just
clean it.
I just don't want to miss it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to miss the mark because the mark is boy, I just want to press any way I can. Seriously.
But also we learn like and remember, Yahuwah is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He gets it. He keeps his people out of the serious stuff. The ones that are following him with, the whole heart. Like, I see you, Josiah. You came and inquired of me. I know you with me. I'm gonna make sure you sleep when this happens. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you out of this.
That's a blessing. That really is. Auntie Shani says, quick question. The people had the choice to go in the temple in Jerusalem, right?
Nobody is supposed to be in there. It's only supposed to be for the priests.
The front, right?
The outer court, yes. Yes, they can go into the outer court because that's where they brought their sacrifices to the priests. But they couldn't go into the inner court or into the Holy of Holies.
And just to think that even in the outer court, he didn't set things there.
He put something next to the altar into the labor, cut the bottom of it off.
Yes. I just honestly though, what I do see is that remnant. It's always gonna be a remnant.
It's always a remnant.
It's always a remnant. And it's crazy too. I see also influence. Because like you said, like Josiah had people around him. He had priests around him. So, and that's how you know Yah is so intentional because at any moment it could have been like tainted. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could have saw something and begin to greed or have, but he didn't let that be. He was literally shielding Josiah for such a time
because he knew that heart posture. Yep.
So just, I'm sure if you look in past your life, you can see how Yah have guarded you.
Yes.
And kept you away from certain circles.
Because he knew.
Yep. No matter how twinkling and glistening that circle looked like.
Yep.
He kept you out of it. Because he was trying to keep you untainted.
And in probably a few cases saved our lives.
Oh, girl. All right. Saved mine just last week. And honestly, to be true, he's probably saved your life just today. And you don't know what he kept.
Because sometimes when I leave this house, I feel like it's danger all around me, but I'm like in a bubble.
Yes.
Like,
that's what I said. Like, listen, I humbly take the aches and pains because I'm so grateful to walk out of what I was in. Yeah. But honestly, he kept all of us out of danger. You know, we could have been in a car accident. Anything. A rock fall out the sky,
Yeah, seriously.
A bird fall out. People have died from a bird falling from the sky and hitting them.
Yeah, because it comes with such force.
Ain't that crazy? But we walk outside like la 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 la.
Yeah. Like we just got a right to be here.
No, nothing is. Listen, y'all. Okay, so Auntie Linda said, by the way, smooth. Auntie Shani said, Yasharel had choice to go to the temple in Yehuda. Right? I don't think I don't understand the question.
Oh yeah. No, she means even though they set up the golden calves, they could because remember there was some we read in some of the other books that remember one man's family in particular. So he said even though you lived in Yasharel and Jeroboam set up those golden calves, you didn't have to go to the golden calves. You could have just said no. I'm going to the temple.
Oh, so she's saying so Yasharel
you had a choice. Yeah, you had a choice.
Okay.
Or it doesn't count. You don't have a choice. It doesn't count. Yes, they had a choice. They could have just walked their little self right by that golden calf.
Again, it's all about agreement.
Yes.
Our life. This is just one aspect of it. But our life is really about what we're giving our agreement to. Because that's going to end up whether or not our agreement is going to it's going to find out whether we go into eternity with the Most High.
Yes.
Or eternity with, what wasn't supposed to be for us, but is for us. You know what I'm saying? So our agreement is everything. That's why I don't say yes to everything.
That's why we said we got to be careful.
Yeah.
You agree? Like the snake couldn't have never got into the. You opened the door.
You opened the door.
You opened the door.
Yeah.
You
sure
said,
did.
"Come on in."
Yes.
And then you listened. You had a choice.
I am very, very subtle. I'm very like, what you say again?
Yeah.
I will always ask you what you say.
Mm-hmm. What does
because
this mean?
I want to know what I'm saying, what I'm understanding. One, and then what are you asking me without asking me?
Yeah.
You know, what are you asking me?
Yes.
What am I going to be potentially? What could I be giving my agreement to?
Yeah.
You know, like no. I'm gonna be like, no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It's a whole no in my whole spirit. Okay.
Not the one.
Not the one. Auntie. Oh, so Auntie Kim said, yeah, I saw those pictures talking about Doja Cat. Yes. Girl, get in the comments, okay? Them comments is crazy. Auntie Shani said, did Jeroboam put the golden calf? Yeah. So she said, yeah, thank you. She said, thank you. It makes so much sense.
Yep. Jeroboam set him up, but you still had a choice.
You still got a choice.
Well, what was he gonna do?
Yeah.
Sitting guards. He wasn't followed. It wasn't like it is today. Even though we have a choice today, but they just guard us a little bit more closely.
It's crazy because we be having, like it's saying, like no good kings. If you look at it, we ain't had no good presidents.
Not a one.
Not one. But we follow them presidents to them. Oh man, Biden's son is going to prison. Girl, his prison ain't gonna look like your prison.
If he even go. They just tell us stuff. Like, don't be believing all that.
In a sense, like we be following our kings to the death of us. Even when they be telling us what
bow before the idols that they set up.
They set up churches on every corner.
They set up
idols.
They set up Hollywood.
They set up everything. And we go and follow it and say, hey, well, I can take my Elohim into this space too.
Yep.
Because I can, I'm not wrong. Yep. A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yep.
And expect Yah to be okay with it.
Yeah, as long as you show up. You think just you going into there.
Listen, no. There's only one king. And he's the King of Kings.
It's only one way, one Torah.
Listen. We have to be aware. Be aware.
We gotta get us in trouble.
And I don't mean to be paranoid. Don't be paranoid.
Yeah, just be aware. Do that. Just
listen. If you need wisdom, ask for wisdom. Need guidance? Ask for guidance. He'll do it. You think the Most High gonna tell you no? No, he'll do it.
If you're seeking the truth, he's gonna find you. He's gonna give you the truth.
Yep, he is. Because he loves you that much. He do. He want to see us. He all want us to be able to walk in them gates.
Yeah.
I think he gonna give us daps. I think he gonna be straight up. What's up, sis?
Yeah.
What's up, daughter?
He just wants us to see him turn to him.
That's right.
Seek me. It's just like Moshe with the burning bush. That bush can burn all day long.
It's up to you to turn.
But unless Moshe goes and see what's going on, he ain't going nowhere.
The bush is
he ain't doing nothing. He missing your blessing. The bush just burning.
Bush just burning. It's up to you to turn around. Even with repentance, it's up to you to turn around.
It's up to you.
And figure out, okay, what is this whole thing about?
It's up to you to let go of pride, to let go of things you've been wrong about. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
It's all up to you.
What if what we're saying is true? What if that when we came, what if the God that they gave us, let's say, what if Jesus Christ isn't real? Like the image of him, not the Hebraic Messiah. What would you do?
Yeah, just the image.
Yeah,
because the thing is,
the image of Jesus Christ isn't real. What if that statement right there is true? How would that? What will you? What are you feeling in that moment? Like, what do you mean? That should put you on a path to say, I need to figure out what this is. Is this true?
Right, because they're going to have somebody down here. They're going to send some kind of live living person that you can touch. And you're going to expect them to have blonde hair and blue eyes, and you're going to follow them.
You're going to miss it.
And you're going to miss the real thing.
You're going to miss it.
You're going to miss it.
You're going to miss it. Well, y'all, thank y'all for rocking with us yet again. I think this is the 405th video tonight. That's crazy.
Oh, that we have done
Mm-hmm.
since we've been on YouTube.
Yep, since we've been on YouTube. That is crazy to me. Well,
Wow.
Yeah, y'all make it possible. Thank y'all for being in the comments.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. And then those that can't be in the comments because maybe you didn't log into your Google account, but listen, when you can, get in here, okay? Because I
jump in
here.
Jump in
here. Have questions? Put them in here, okay?
Yep.
Just come correct, so I know how you're coming, so I don't have to respond sarcastically or not respond at all.
Yeah.
I told you.
There's been a few that came through.
Yeah, like, maybe a few, and I'd be like,
yeah, you don't really want to know. You just bother
you
us.
just don't want to know. That's why I tend to act like I'm singing for you. All right, but if you want to know, he gonna make sure you know. All right. Thank y'all for the congratulations. Was that from a Tyler Perry movie? It was. Thank y'all. Woohoo! To y'all be the glory. Can't move it really good. We have 400.
This is crazy.
405. Yes. It's crazy.
It is. Who would have thought?
I wouldn't have thought. I wouldn't have thought a thought.
Well, y'all.
Oh, yeah. And I just want to say something because I don't know if Cousin James is on here, but during the Sabbath, right? Normally we have our kids watching like Truth Unedited.
Oh yeah.
Because it kind of breaks down like who is the tribe of Yasharel in a cartoon depiction or whatever depiction. Mm-hmm. It's a cartoon. So Truth Unedited, if you have little kids or little grandkids, that's a good one to start them on, like the truth about religion, the truth about the 12 tribes of Israel, how you're connected, and it's really dope.
Is that Thoughts Camera Action? Is that his? Oh, okay.
Truth Unedited is a different platform.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So anywho, so our kids are required to watch Truth Unedited, one of those videos. Oh, well, make sure he gets this one because this is funny. And so they have to watch like maybe an hour of that, and then they have to pick 2 story times. So y'all know story time is 2 hours. Okay, I mean it's an hour. Yeah. So guess which one they keep going to?
Which one?
I want to thank you.
Oh.
Yeah. I want to thank you. They love the Friday story time. They see
that song. Here come.
See, she said story time. Yeah. They go to the sat all on story while we're in our lessons and see. Oh. They listen, they go straight to so y'all don't want to listen to the other ones? Like there's other ones to choose because after a while I want to thank you. They just rewind it.
Yeah.
By the way, if y'all don't know who she is, she's my dog. And this is my little niece. Look at my little chocolate drop. That's my little baby. She is. Yes, she is.
I have braids and I have Jordan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, listen. So I just thought that was funny. I was just trying to say I was hoping that he was on, but yeah, that's all. She that's her story time. Okay, she goes right to that 6th day, just so she can go. And I'm like, are you going to get into the lesson? Okay. All right. Yes, Dwayne. Yes. I want to thank you. Yeah. I want to thank you.
You got Mama G in the house.
She says you got Mama G in the house. Bless her heart. She don't know it's Bonnie G, but it's all right. We take it. Oh, you do? Oh, but you don't want to call me by my name, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got Mama G in the house then. Yes,
Mama G in the house.
We got
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, do that, please.
All right, y'all.
See, we gotta do
it. Yeah, see. And listen,
girl, bye.
She know. I'm sorry, Mommy. She know everything about this rainbow. Okay, so don't let her fool you. She know what that rainbow stands for. All right. Oh, okay. Abram, if you're watching, that's from your side, right there. That's your side. All right.
Okay. Go.
Bye, y'all. See ya.
Shalom.
Bye.